Hello, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us for episode 2 of season 3. Getting nothing but static. Enjoying this run through our Impossible Landscapes playthrough. It's been great having you guys, and it's been great having you folks watch. So thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe, all that YouTube crap. Let's get down to business. When we last left off, our scourge of agents had gone to the Dorchester psychiatric facility to check out the what was going on with the 4 Delta Green agents who went missing that Agent Exeter sent them to look into. They felt a little spooked by the director, Dr. Dallin, who, while being a known Delta Green friendly, seemed a little overly friendly. But weren't too sure about him. Place just gave them bad vibes. Excuse me, bad vibes. So they got out and wanted to try to get in touch with Agent Exeter. And I believe the plan was to use the sat phone that he gave you to make a call. So Gourmet wanted to do that, I think, to be the one in.
Indeed.
You were the one that's the most freaked out. Suspecting a trap and not even wanting to walk into empty rooms for fear of being closed into them. And I'm not saying that's an unreasonable fear. Just you were the only one who thought that. But you explained that to the other 2, and they were kind of like, "Oh, maybe." So you pull out the sat phone, which I'm guessing you like have in the back of the rental car or something like that. And just to remind everyone, it's an old like 1990s sat/mobile phone, big brick. You hit the power button and it comes on, beep boop beep, has like a little booting up signal. Takes a second, and then rather than like a dial tone, you hear just sort of like static in the background. So it seems to be working. Powers up. The battery indicator seems to be dead, but it seems to be working just fine. And you were told to dial *616 if you wanted to get a hold of the program. So I assume you do that right away, or is there something else you want to do before the call?
No, I think he's pretty fired up. So he's going to just charge into it. So right. He'll call and just calmly wait for someone to answer.
Give me just a sec. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And so it rings twice. You get like a normal sort of ring, old school ringtone. Then gets picked up and you hear, speak.
Hi. I'm calling in. I need some advice on my current career. Things don't seem to be really kind of working out the way they planned.
Could you please get to the point?
I was hoping to speak with someone in person, if that would be possible.
That can be arranged.
Just tell me where, and I'll swing by.
All right. So he gives you a. Let's see. Where are you come from? The Dorchester. Hang on a sec. That's not actually Google Maps. That's Roll20. I'm zooming in, but it's not doing anything. You got to orient myself. There we go. Lost in the scale of Google Maps. Not being the same as... What is the... there it is. Not a playground. That's too creepy.
Not creepy at all.
This green space over here. Oh, there, Mary Hannon Park.
Okay.
I'll tell you. Mary Hannon Park. Look for the guy in the toque. Click.
Okay. All right.
And it hangs up, and just as you are if you could do a share.
Okay.
Just as you're reaching for the power button, assuming that you're going to turn it off after that, you could just swear that you hear Do you hear anything? My jukebox apparently is not working.
I heard something come through.
Oh, okay, because I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
I definitely heard that.
Could you play it again?
What does it say?
Fellatio.
So does Gourmet start laughing?
No. He's probably like, what was that noise?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. I didn't quite hear it the first time, and then I'm like, let me hear that again. I was like,
I don't know why it's not playing for me over here. It's very confusing.
It's interesting. I'm sorry, that was an intelligence check, was it?
Oh, I bet I shared the wrong. Yeah, make an intelligence check. I think I shared the wrong window.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So he says, that sounds just like Gribi. In case Tom didn't catch that.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's going to turn around and look at Gribi. And just kind of, when he puts the phone down, he goes, did you say something?
No.
And you noticed while you were talking to the guy, I didn't try to make sound effects or anything, but there was a lot of static on the line. Just the static that you originally heard when you powered it up didn't really go away. There was static all the way, even through that last bit.
So where are we meeting this guy?
Mary, what was the name again? I'm sorry.
Mary Hammond Park,
Mary Hammond Park.
just to the west of you.
And there
Let's roll, I'll
was,
drive.
and before we go, let me tell you,
What?
I don't know if somebody else was listening in, but right before I hung up, I heard a voice say fellatio.
What?
Wasn't that was something that we used? That was a name we used before.
What was the name who used? You used?
And the player is trying to remember. It was
Oh, Gaucher looks like you just told them their dog got shot when you say that.
yeah. Gaucher, you remember?
Did I drink too much? I'm not following you boys.
That was the code word for meeting our handler
Yeah.
all those years ago back at the incident,
Yeah.
the first night floors.
Now I heard this after he hung up.
Yeah, after he hung up in the end of the static, as you were pulling the phone from your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll kind of describe that same, same
Sort of
thing.
came out,
Yeah.
and you would swear it was Gribi's voice.
Yeah.
It's
That's
been
why
long enough that you're not sure it was like the exact way she said it at the time, but it's it's hauntingly familiar. And if you weren't already inured to helplessness, you'd be making a sanity check.
Luckily, I rolled that crit. So,
Yeah.
Gribi just walks to the back of her car, pops the trunk, and starts pulling weapons out.
Yeah, he and Gourmet left his weapon at the hotel.
We need to stop by the hotel on the
Yeah.
way.
Oh, yeah. He definitely wants to be armed for this.
All right.
Do you wish to do any more listening to the static, or are you done with the phone?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we could turn it back
Try.
on. could turn it back on and hand it to somebody else and say, see what you hear. Or excuse me, let's see what you hear.
All right, who's taking the phone from him?
Gaucher hasn't been bullied by Sandy in a minute.
Oh,
Gaucher
that's
will
a rock,
take
paper, scissors, Gaucher for it. So there you go.
All right. How long would you like to wait, or how long do you want to spend on it? Are you going to be patient, or is it going to be just like, I don't hear nothing?
They're gonna pulse it, like turn it on, give it like 15 seconds, turn it off, turn it on, give it 15 seconds, turn it off to see, is this just random chance when it's turned on, or is this something else triggering it? Trying to figure out what's causing this.
Right. The static comes up immediately as you you do that, turning it on and off, on and off. You might occasionally catch like a little bloop, sort of strange noise in there as you're going on and off. Can't tell if it's maybe the electronics of the phone or something else, but just turning it on for 15 seconds and off again. You're not going to catch anything other than maybe some just random static, stray cosmic ray, something like that.
Baby monitor,
Yeah.
I don't hear
It is odd. I mean, from what you know about, if it's just an actual sat phone, this amount of static seems weird.
And
But
you
maybe
also
not unheard
mentioned
of.
that the power was low too.
Yeah. It shows that the power's depleted, but it's working just fine.
That's not odd.
Yeah.
So it could be the phone's broken. Who knows? Do you keep listening? Do you hand it off to Gribi, or?
They'll give it one more shot of just turning it on, leaving it on for the rest of the way of the park, and just see if they hear anything.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you're riding in the car listening to this while you drive back north to the hotel. Sure. You got plenty of time to play with it. And the more often you turn it on and spend listening to it, the longer you end up spending before thinking to turn it off and turn it back on. You kind of get a little sucked into it. And eventually, after listening for, giving it like a good 5 minutes one last time, you hear.
Odd.
And I couldn't hear that again. So apparently it doesn't like me trying to play it while we're
I couldn't hear
sharing.
it this time either.
I heard the burst of static, so I heard it start. I just couldn't hear what it was saying.
Yeah, it's not. Let me reload the page. It's not working right for me.
See, I can hear it. It sounded like static, and I heard like a voice or something. So,
That time I heard it.
yeah.
Okay. One more time. Now I can hear it.
That was your voice, Minty.
Give me a sanity check.
Yep, I knew it was coming.
1/1d4 versus helplessness. You are not inured to helplessness yet, are you?
Nope, we are still squishy. Okay. Ouch. All right, 1d4. This is fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it's just a d4. It won't make you go insane.
Does that trigger any of your conditions?
Let's find out, actually, because it just might.
3 points? Probably not, but maybe.
Mine's like 2+, so
Yeah. Let's find out, shall we?
And make sure you mark a box for on your helplessness towards eventually not becoming.
Hey. We get a disorder triggered.
Oh boy, which one?
We get depersonalization disorder. Losing 2+ sanity in any single roll triggers an acute episode in which Gaucher suffers detachment feeling helplessly disconnected from their own body, thoughts, and emotions. And this incurs a minus 20% penalty to every skill and stat test.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess you guys all see Gaucher kind of go cold as he turns off they turn off the phone, and then what?
They are shot straight back to some of the horrors they saw at the night floors. The people in masquerade as puppets, the sound of shotguns, the rooms that don't make sense, the woman they tried to save, all of them, and just ended up probably condemning her to death if she wasn't already dead. Just mind shot back there, body stiff as a board, sitting prim and proper as if they could just be a statue and get away from it. They can't, but they're going to try.
Okay, so Gaucher's quiet on the way back up to the hotel. It's a bit of a slog. You gotta hop over, get on 93, and then run up through the center of Boston into the north end before you can get to the hotel. So, luckily, it's not the time of day when traffic is super heavy, but it still ain't great. Takes you about an hour. You get to the hotel. What did you want to grab? Something from the
Gourmet wanted his weapon.
Yeah. Gourmet's going in to get his pistol. So,
anybody else going in?
I have everything I need in the car, so.
Yeah, you guys haven't eaten lunch yet, and I know Gaucher is usually very prompt about making sure you all eat. It is lunchtime.
How's Gaucher reacting? Is he just sitting there? Or?
Stiff as a board, just sitting there, 1,000-yard stare, just not making a single sound.
So I'm gonna stay in the car with Gaucher. Keep an eye on him in the rearview mirror, and I'm gonna reach back and take the phone away from him. And I'm gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna just say, if you have something to fucking say to me, fucking say it.
Okay, yeah, and
And wait.
static. If you don't push any buttons, it doesn't seem to connect you to anyone in particular. So, do you continue to listen?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen until Gourmet comes back.
All right. Yeah, so very similar to the old radio in the McAllister apartment. The more you listen, the more you can pick things out of the static. You'll get random words coming through, sometimes partial phrases, never the same one twice. You're not really sure if there's any sort of pattern, what it could be from. Context, because it's only a few words, you have no idea. So it's just as frustrating as it was before. And then Gourmet just pops up, grabs a gun out of the safe.
Yep. Sits up front. So.
Yeah, make me an awareness check. Or alertness, or whatever it is in this game.
We have alertness. So. Okay. Oof. Nope.
Yep. In particular, yeah, everything seems fine. You go in, you get the gun out of the safe, close the safe back up, head back down.
Awesome.
Grab anything from the minibar?
No, he's not a criminal. So, and that's all being charged to the to the taxpayers. So, nope, just the.
Is it? You guys went and got these on your own. I mean, I guess you could send in an invoice.
Yeah. No, he's just mostly concerned. Just goes in, checks the room, see if he notices anything out of place.
It's been cleaned. The beds have been remade and towels have been replaced, that sort of thing.
Gets his Glock, make sure it's loaded. Maybe grabs an extra clip and comes back down.
All right, yeah. So Gourmet's back down within probably 7 minutes, 7 minutes. You are up on the 6th floor, so you got riding the elevator twice takes the longest part.
Mm-hmm.
But so he gets back, and then you guys head back south, pretty much to exactly where you were, because the park that they turned you to was just like a couple miles away from the Dorchester house.
Okay.
drive back down and find a place to park on the side of the road, I guess, on like Howard Avenue or something near the entrance to the park. It's set up as a like a fitness park. There's walking trail area where they have like pull-up bars and whatnot. There's a playground. There's a basketball court. Pretty public place. Where do you want to set up?
Well, I think he talked about me. Look for the guy on the tarp or something
Toke.
like that. Oh, okay.
Tote.
Okay. Sorry. Are we all three going to talk to him, or do you want just me to talk to him?
I think Gribi would try to sort of set up like in a position where she could kind of like keep an eye on things, but not be seen. Yeah.
Okay. There are
But
a
like
couple
be able
of
to see
buildings.
be able to see as like find a vantage point where she can see as much as possible. But
Yeah, there's like seating next to the basketball court, like just a bleacher with like 4 things on it. Not enough for much, but enough for so people can watch a little bit. There's benches around the playground, and then there's a couple of buildings in the south corner of the park. Look like storage and maintenance sheds that you could like hide behind or get up on top of. Just little 1-story sheds. Other than that, it's mostly fairly lightly treed with like a running path and some benches along the way. So you could probably sit like at a different bench and keep an eye on Gourmet, or you could try to hide in the bushes, or I'm not sure.
she wants
how
her
you-
back up against something solid.
Then the best option would probably be those 2 buildings down toward the south, and Gourmet could easily find a place to sit like on a bench
Okay.
off the path near that where you can see him.
Within shooting range.
With what kind of weapon?
She's a
rifle.
357.
So within shooting range, better than I do, having actually shot one more recently. 30 feet? 30 yards? I mean, what are we talking?
100 and 150 yards, it looks like. Oh, wait, no. 50 to 75
Yards or feet?
yards.
Yards. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you can get decently far away, but at 50 yards, you're not going to have a good view of what's going on. You'll be able to make out Gourmet, but you won't really be able to make out much.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't need to be 50 yards away. I just wanted to make sure I was... So, I mean, 25 is fine.
Okay. Sure.
25 would be an easy
It's
shot.
still 75 feet. That's still far enough away that it starts to get difficult to... If a stranger walks up, you're not going to be able to go, oh, yes, I can describe him perfectly, kind of thing. But you'll be able to see
Yeah, no,
whether or
I
not
don't
he
think
gets
she
in
cares
trouble.
about that so much as she just wants to make sure he's safe, and if anything looks like he's not safe, she'll shoot it. She doesn't really care what it looks like.
Okay. Gaucher, where are you going to be?
I think Gaucher is still having difficulty of brains back here, trying to not think about what's back here and like puppet their own body. So they're going to just stay by the car and just keep looking at their watch as if they're waiting for someone. Like outside of it, leaned up against it as if they're waiting for something, and just try to keep eyes. But they are not doing good right now.
Okay. All right. So Gaucher's leaning up against the car, not too far from where Gourmet finds a place to sit. That's within view of Agent Gribi. So you've sort of got them on either side of you, both about 25 yards away.
I'm gonna leave the keys with Gaucher in case they need to make a quick.
Leave the keys. Yep, makes sense. So after about 15 minutes or so of waiting on a bench, Gourmet, you hear sort of off in the direction of Gaucher a woman scream. It's not like not like a terrified scream, more like a scandalized scream, which causes Gaucher to sort of look up because it's not too far from you. And just as you look up away from your watch, a man wearing a chef's toque and kind of skipping along the path heading towards roughly Gourmet's direction, and like flying one of those, it's like a paper dragon on a stick, kind of woof, 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 wearing nothing but the chef's toque. How do you react as this fellow goes by, waving a little colorful paper dragon?
Tell me the same.
Dressed as a clown.
Tell me the same as
Exeter?
Exeter. I was trying to remember his name.
This is not Exeter. No, this is the pasty white dude, slightly overweight.
Oh, okay. But that's who we were told to look for.
You were told to look for a guy in a toque.
Yeah.
And this one seems to be headed roughly in Gourmet's direction.
Okay.
Without a care in the world, just skipping along. Give me intelligence or alertness, whichever one's higher for Gaucher.
Let us see. Technically, intelligence would be higher.
Yeah, at plus 20.
They are dealing with some difficulties at the moment. Let me see. So,
Hey.
All right. Yeah. So since you're sort of like tuned into and you're in the mindscape of all the crap that happened, back in '95, you pretty much immediately recognize this paper dragon as the same kind, if not the same dragon that the little clown was waving as it, I won't say chased you, but at least, came after you.
ushered in this cacophony of bullshit.
Yeah. Give me another sanity check versus helplessness. 174.
I would love to. Okay, so now we roll well.
Yeah, so just you're like, yeah, I'll take one sanity, whatever.
It's fine.
At least it's not a clown. But yeah, so he's pretty quickly getting away from you. Unless you're gonna, say something, you watch him trot on down. Gourmet, this naked white dude in a chef's toque, waving a paper dragon, is at this point sort of not really making eye contact with you, but looking in your general direction and seems to be headed towards you.
I'm not moving. I'm just waiting.
Okay.
He can come to me.
Yeah. So Gribi, you'll be seeing this sort of happening too. I don't know if you feel like this is a threat, but there's definitely a very strange person approaching Gourmet. Pretty quickly skips up and, kind of like comes to a stop in front of you and never really stops moving, just kind of like hopping from one foot to the next, almost like the pavement's hot. But it's not that hot. It's only, what month are we in? September?
I don't remember.
I believe we are.
Yeah, the beginning of September. Yeah. So
It'd still be warm.
it's not exactly a cold day, so
Right.
maybe that's something to do with it. But it's not baking out. Okay. Says, "Hi."
Hi. Did they send you?
Oh, yeah.
What did they got to say?
I'm just here to listen.
Just here to listen. What's your name?
Oh, Randy.
Randy. Okay. Randy, you probably should wear some pants when you're out in public.
But I'm hot.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see that.
They don't have to look.
Okay, then. What's with the dragon?
Oh, that's Bo.
That's okay. Okay. Do you like your mascot or something?
Yeah, he's my best friend.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're done here. I think you can move along.
Wow, that was easy. Okay, thanks.
No problem.
And he skips off down the road, in Gribi's direction. As long as you keep your eyes on him, you can still see them. But basically, as soon as you look away, when you look back, he's gone.
Yeah. I wasn't talking to that guy. We've been compromised.
All right. What do you guys plan to do now?
I guess Gourmet will probably wander over to Gribi. Probably just kind of a quiet voice, but like we're fucked. Because if that was our contact, we've been compromised.
All right. Let's go somewhere.
Yeah. Like he's going to do one of those kind of walking by, kind of says something and doesn't really stop, just kind of, yeah. So that it's not obvious we're together. So
Gotcha.
And then
Slip
head
back, go around to the car. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Little-
Just kind
Back
of
into the trade
Compromise.
trap. Yeah.
just kind of
Compromise.
we're
We
fucked.
need to change cars and we need to change hotel rooms.
Yeah.
That
phone. You know what I was looking at? Doesn't look like it has any power on it. Let's check it again, though.
All right. Head back to the car. Get into the car. Drive off in some random direction, I assume.
Well, we got to make sure Gaucher's with us.
Oh, Gaucher is like the moment.
Okay.
The moment everyone is in the car, they
Okay.
just point in like the general direction where the man disappeared.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's,
That damned dragon.
we're fucked.
Not just us.
You've seen that before?
The first day of the investigation in 95, someone was using outside of the house. That is now 2 instances in one day of us receiving some sort of callback, some sort of memory made manifest. Something coming across some contamination. And I get the feeling if we don't do something soon, it won't just be us that are compromised.
So I think we have no support.
Yeah, we're out here without a handler.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to find some other way of contacting Exeter or finding them? Regular detective work rather than
Yeah.
weird phones.
Well, we had met at the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I guess odd chance we could go by there.
Check and
Off
see if they.
chance they're around, but
We check and see if they have records of who made the reservation, that kind of thing.
we could try that. I mean, it could be something that, but I mean, yeah, I guess maybe they would have maybe a cell number or a phone number that when the reservation was made. I don't know, but now I don't even trust him. And now I'm like, was I even talking to him? Because his phone doesn't seem to have any power.
Right. It didn't really sound like him, but it was kind of staticky. So
Yeah.
maybe, and you didn't talk to him for that long. So you're kind of
I don't know.
6'7".
Yeah. Yeah. He's kind of like, I think his phone doesn't work. I think we're on our own.
Well, it's not too different from our normal investigations now, isn't it?
Well, it's the middle of the afternoon on a Tuesday, I think.
We gotta stop and I think focus and plan what we want to do here.
Back to the hotel to regroup.
It's fine with me.
Swing by that restaurant. Restaurant's closed here. But
I mean, the off chance they happen to be there. I mean, we can try. I guess we got nothing to lose.
Well, we haven't eaten.
Yeah. And the handler suggested it, so. So,
All right.
so it might be a good idea.
I'm grasping the straw here too, because
Yeah, let's. You know what? Let's get a bite to eat.
Okay. Do we
Maybe a
bother?
cocktail
Do
or
we
two.
want to try to? Yeah, let's just go there.
Okay, yep. Drive over to the Gateway Bridges restaurant. You get there, sort of. It's like 2-ish, so you're in the. Well, I guess it's probably no. At this point of the day, it would be.
A late lunch.
Yeah, more like 3. So you're catching tea time. There's like 2 people there.
Yeah.
No sign of Agent Exeter. Just a couple of random people, but you can get seated right away and get some food.
When we come in, the hostess, whatever, who seats us, do we recognize them possibly from before?
Yeah, it's actually the same woman from 2 nights ago.
I'd say, well, hey, how you doing? We had such a great time here before. We decided to come back.
Oh, that's great! I'm so glad that you enjoyed the sandwiches.
Yeah, and our friend who recommended it, hoping to run into him again here. Has he been back in since?
Nope, haven't seen him.
Oh boy.
Honestly, I was surprised he left so fast. He seemed so excited about the party. But I guess since nobody else showed up, he was disappointed.
Yeah, and I'm embarrassed to say, we don't have his phone number. Is there any way that you happen to have his information, maybe from like who made a reservation or
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me bring these folks their water, and I'll be right back.
Of course, that'd be great.
Sit anywhere, I'll find you.
Okay.
You guys get seated, and a few minutes later, she comes back by and says, "Yep, I was able to find the reservation under a Mr. I couldn't quite make out the first letter. It was like smudged. Marbus, is that right? Is that who it was?"
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, that sounds pretty close.
Yeah. And she gives you a phone number.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how recent the number is, but that's the one that you left.
It's worth a try.
Can I get you guys something to drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a shot of Grey Goose and a just a glass of water for right now.
Okay.
Fucking Grey Goose, man. I mean, come on.
He looks over at her like, well, it's lunchtime. You got to start slow.
We do have a few other vodkas, ma'am, if that works better for you.
Yeah.
What do you recommend?
Could you give me some Stoli?
What flavor?
It's the whole point of vodka is that there's not supposed to be a flavor.
Okay. I got you, girl.
Okay. And a burger, a big, juicy burger. I want bacon. I want cheddar. I want like a garlic aioli. Please.
Would you like a fried egg on that?
No. I don't want breakfast. I want lunch.
Okay. Fries? Chips?
Fries would be great, thank you.
I'll take the same as her.
Sounds good. How would you like that cooked?
Medium well.
Well done for mine, please.
Well done. And how about you, sir? Would you also like the burger special?
The same as them, yes. Medium rare and just a water for now.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back shortly with those drinks. She
Thank you.
toddles off. She'll be back in about 10 minutes if you guys need to talk about anything before then.
All right. There is one route of play critiquing that is available to us that we can do without having to return to the building yet. I would need access to a library to look up the play's author and see if this is one of his works. If it is, then there might be some shared motifs. And Gaucher is at that point of like, they're still in that
episode, but also trying to be like, I need to get my shit together and not break Night of the Opera rules in public.
Yeah, so he's speaking in code. About that time, the waitress comes back, sets down, your waters, puts a, sloppy glass of a shot of Grey Goose in front of Gourmet, sets down carefully a shot in front of Gribi. It's frosted, ice cold, and she leans in and says, "Chef's special reserve."
Oh. Who's this chef?
Picks up a glass. He's like, "Cheers."
What's the appropriate Russian?
Nastarovia.
Zdrovia. Yeah. You've taught it to me, I don't know, a billion times. I can never remember.
Knocks back the shot.
I don't think it applies when you're drinking sissy French vodka.
And he'll just give her a look like, I don't drink very much, so I just picked something out of the air.
It's all ethanol.
Maybe the next one will be your choice. We need to get our shit together. I like Gaucher's idea.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so you can find a library somewhere nearby.
We also need to consider the idea that our editor might be a rogue asset.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're out in the wind, as they say.
I believe the phrase is spin gold out of shit or something similar. I believe that's what our task has become.
I think we're just fucked.
Assuredly. But let's at least try and make it somewhat pleasurable if we're going to be. We could see if our publication has any newsstands in the area. Perhaps leave our notes there on perhaps the editor, see if someone else could pick up the slack on that one, and leave the rest of the organization to take care of it. Our focus needs to be on stopping the spread of this play.
I don't think we can.
How
I don't
do
think
we
we
do
can
that?
trust the rest of the organization. I think it's up to us to take on the ending the performance. I don't trust them anymore.
I trust them to take care of problems. All we need to do is tell them that he's a problem now, and hope they don't think of us as problems.
Would we still have our contact information for our previous handler?
Um,
Or that shit probably changes. I would
yeah,
imagine.
the last time that you guys, ended up doing a job was a few years ago. So you could probably try to reach out, but they would be like associated with a different area. But they could, if you let them know what's going on, that you need someone local, they could probably get you into contact with someone local.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I suppose that's worth a try before we just go completely rogue and just the player is trying to be logical about it. Gourmet is slowly losing his patience. Is just ready to go guns blazing. So
Guns blazing at what though? That's the thing. If you could just give me something to shoot, Gourmet, I would be thrilled.
So we do.
I believe your shot is right there. And they just point to the empty shot glass.
Yeah. And then the witch shows up. I'm sorry, did you say you needed another shot?
Yes, 2. And man, Gaucher, you are knocking it the fuck out of the park tonight.
If never know when it'll be the last time I get the chance.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't want one?
At least one of us needs to be able to drive.
I can. Who says I can't drive? I can drive.
Yeah, if you wait long enough after that big burger, you should be just fine. if you stop after 3.
Just looks at the empty shot glass. Back up just in case.
Okay, sounds
All
good. You, sir? And she looks at Gourmet. More Grey Goose?
No.
I ordered the second one for
Yeah.
Gourmet.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Your burgers will be ready in about 5 minutes.
Perfect.
Boom, boom. 5
So-
minutes later, she'll come back
so-
with burgers and extra vodka, so we won't go through
And,
that.
and Gourmet waits for her to leave. And he looks over at Gribi and says, so if we were going to do it your way, what do you propose?
My way.
Yeah.
I don't have a way.
Let's be democratic about this.
This whole fucking thing has been so far out of my... I don't know how to make it stop. And we failed. We failed last time. And because we failed, my sister is dead now. So... how do we do it right this time? I have no idea. Go back to the insane asylum? I talk to the people there. They're our only lead. Other than the, library thing.
We could do both. If we find anything that ties the two plays together, maybe there's a hint on why they're connected. And if there's a hint on why they're connected, maybe there's a hint on how to undo it. Or at the very least, we have a better idea of what we're running into.
Mhm.
If that fails, then perhaps guns blazing might have to be the last resort.
You
Yeah.
guys keep saying that, but what are we guns blazing at? What are we gonna shoot?
Find the threat, stop the threat, make sure no one knows the threat ever happened. And right now the threat are a bunch of people that could be contaminated.
That director knew about our organization. I consider him a threat just by that knowledge. They've also taken in former agents. So I consider that whole place a threat.
Well,
But-
gee, we want to burn another building down?
We're past the point of what we want to do.
Right.
But let's see what we can do before then.
I like Gaucher's idea first. Let's pursue that. If it leads nowhere, then we might have to just go to the next option.
Or we wake up dead tomorrow.
Well, we can't go back to the hotel.
And
We
and
should
Gourmet will
probably
just
change-
start eating, just
Probably
quietly,
change
just
cars.
eat.
Gaucher, Gribi just like slowly, silently falling apart. Gourmet's just like, this is some good shit right here.
This is definitely
know
the best burger you've had all day.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
it's
know what,
gourmet.
Gourmet? If we're gonna die tonight, then
Oh, I
I'm
gotta-
gonna enjoy the fuck out of this burger.
A little late on it. Sorry.
All right, so you've got a phone number that you can call, or you can try to do a reverse lookup on, and you've got a crazy house. Any other leads that you want to pursue that I missed?
Gaucher wants to, because during the years between 95 and now, when they ran into a certain little bookstore in Florida area, they want to see and risk their sanity if Darabandi was involved with the building of where the psychiatric facility is. Because if he's behind it, well, we're all fucked, but at least we'll know.
Yep. I did do a quick search to see that there is a Milton Public Library south of where you currently are, about probably 45 minutes away, 30 minutes away. A lot of back
Sweet.
roads, but so you probably avoid main traffic. Or there is a library near the hotel, the Boston Public Library. And then there's the Snell Library. It's also sort of near the hotel. But those are the two nearest ones in terms of,
The Snell Library. That's the library at Northeastern.
what you call it? Not proximity. Ease of getting to,
Yep.
Yeah. One that's south of you and one that's north over by the hotel.
Gaucher's gonna wait to see what the other two want to do first and pick the one that's like least out of the way. The closer together everyone stays, then the better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I think we all need to stay together. Doesn't matter to Gourmet, either one.
Yeah, I don't care which library we go to.
As long as they have a bar, right? So,
Sign me up for that library.
Mm-mm.
Gentlemen's Club.
After hours. They'll go to the south one, probably less crowded than Boston Central Library.
sure.
Hopefully means less eyes and more easier time spotting threats.
All right. Milton Public Library it is. You get there. It's what did we say it was? Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that.
Tuesday, yeah.
So it's getting close to like 5-ish, 6 o'clock, the evening. You've got the kids. It's mostly like kids there, doing their after school, getting, doing their research because they got that paper that's due next week kind of thing. First paper of the year. So there's a lot of high school kids, and, regular, adults who aren't at work, moms and, stay-at-home dads and things like that. But not too full, and some, librarians. So you pop in, do you ask for help or do you just wander around?
I think Gaucher's got a take point on this one. They will ask for help. They'll approach. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. I understand it's later in the evening. Could you point me to the legal section and perhaps the anything to do with the newspaper clippings and such? I'm trying to find property records available to the public.
Oh, okay. Sure. And you said vehicles?
No. Newspaper clippings and anything to do with deed and property transfers, maybe from the county assessor office.
Different locations. Yeah, follow me. I'll take you back to the microfiche. I can get you set up. How far back? What time period are we talking?
Do I know? I probably do know from when Darabonte was active, but they're going to start from when Darabonte was alive to when he was confirmed dead, and see if there's anything in the area that matches that time frame.
Let me see if I have information quickly at hand. He did a lot of his work during the 20s, that he was alive later than that. Excuse me.
I had notes at one point, if you would believe me or not.
Yeah. So you do, from the book, I'm not going to state a specific date at this point, but roughly when he went missing / died, was declared dead. And when he was like the most popular in terms of his architecture, the 20s and 30s. So you can narrow it into a couple of decades, give her that information, and she'll pull out. And then geographically, what are we looking at? just Milton? Do we want to expand out into like Dorchester and Grove Hall and those places?
I had to remember the exact spot where the facility is. Is it Milton or is it Doorhouse, right?
Dorchester is the area that you've been working in. The building, the psychiatric facility is Dorchester House.
I actually need to focus on Dorchester. The other library I went to didn't have complete records, so I'm hoping I can find it here.
Okay, sure. So she'll toddle off and be back in a bit. You're able to, sit there for a while after she brings you some stuff, and you can find information on the Dorchester House. You'll find that it was it used to be a school. Let me see here. I'm really sure I have some information.
So this thing used to be a school and is now a psychiatric care facility. Oh, we are so set up for success.
Right. Where did it go? Here we go. It was built as a boys' school by the Boston Catholic Archdiocese in 1912. School closed in 1944. Building was maintained by the Archdiocese but remained empty until 1955. So it predates when Asa was doing when Darabandi was doing their work. So not a Darabandi building. Don't know if that helps you. In 55, the South Wing was converted into the Clam Point Gymnasium. The gym operated for 10 years. After it closed in 1966, the building was briefly run as a public recreation center called the Dorchester House School, and that closed in 1969 and it remained empty, fell into disrepair until 1986 when it was purchased by the Dallin Company with cash provided by the St. Dempfna Foundation. 3 years of renovations followed. It opened in 1989 as the Dorchester House Psychiatric Facility, and it's been that ever since. You can find a mission statement, to assist and treat those suffering from violence-related mental illness, specialize in psychiatric behavior. There's a little bit on the fellow who runs it, Dr. Dallin. He's the former Delta Green friendly. It won't be, that won't be in the records, but that. Besides that, he's a well-known expert in the field of PTSD, and he's run the facility since its inception as its director. He's in charge of the charter. Dallin Company is, his company. I guess he's the CEO, but it's at this point an LLC of some sort. Yeah. So it does not look like it was built by Darabandi.
It changed hands quite a lot. Did any of the clippings say anything about it of here's why it was sold or here's why we bought it?
Just based on what you could find, mostly just lack of interest. Like whatever purpose it was being used for at the time fell out of favor and was shut down for that purpose until it was picked up for another purpose. But nothing nefarious, no like deaths involved or strange sightings that you could find a record of anyway.
That means really, unless we go chasing down rabbit holes, the only real lead is Dr. Dallin. What are the other two doing while Gaucher is doing this? Because I'm curious on how they're enjoying the library.
A while.
Yeah.
You're at the library. Gaucher's head, head buried in a microfiche. What is that?
That takes a long time.
Yeah.
I would say Gourmet. I would say at this time, I haven't been in a library in a couple of years, honestly, but they used to always have magazines that you could just sit and read. He wants to sit by somewhere that he has a view of the door, but also maybe he wouldn't be able to see Gaucher because he's way back. But more, he's just kind of just keeping an eye on anybody coming in, anybody looks suspicious. His paranoia is growing, but just kind of maybe tapping his fingers a little bit, maybe sipping some water, just waiting. So
Trying to be patient. All right, Gribi, how about you?
She is going to ask for help to find any information they might have in their like mythology or folklore collection on the demon person. Person. What was
Okay,
that?
so you're gonna be doing some occult stuff, looking into demons.
Yeah, that particular demon that they had learned about back whenever they originally were.
All right, make an
Researching
intelligence
this.
check. If you succeed, I'll tell you who that was.
I believe it was P-U-R-S-O-N.
It was. But did Gribi remember that?
Oh, well, it's in my notes.
So probably, especially at this point.
She takes a lot of notes.
You got a really high occult, so sure. Yeah, you
Well,
remember.
I'll roll. You want me to roll? I'll roll.
Sure.
Don't
Sound
tempt
like
the dice
people.
like this.
Let's see here.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so it takes you a little while to pull it up. You do some looking around before you find it up. You get online, you hit demonology.com, start like scrolling through. You know there's only like 72 demons or something in the Ars Goetia. So pretty quickly go, oh yeah, Person, that was the guy. What do you want to know about Person? Because I can tell you stuff.
I think she's just looking for anything that would stand out to her as being relevant to like what they've encountered so far.
All right.
And hey, if there's any information in there about like how to get rid of a demon, she's grasping at straw. So
Okay. All right, so you do some research on that for a bit. Hang on, I found the demon list. I just got to find Person. There it is. Okay. All right, Person is an unkempt. Wait, nope, that's not. Oh no, that's not useful. One moment.
Oh, you know it's real when we get the spectacles out.
Right? There we go. All right. So Person is known as the 20th of the 72 spirits of Solomon and was once a high-ranking member in both the Angelic Order of Virtues and the Order of Thrones. He's mentioned in the Lesser Key of Solomon. He took part in the war in heaven, serving as a powerful ally to Lucifer in his rebellion against God. So fierce was his retaliation against the Lord that it took a swarm of angels fighting in unison to finally push him over the edge of heaven and cast him down to hell, along with the rest of the treacherous angels. He took the form of a lion-headed man in mockery of the majestic creature and symbol of the Lord. He rides upon a great bear and wields a ferocious viper as a whip, both symbols of his dominion over savagery. His arrival is preceded by the sound of many trumpets that drive fear deep into the heart of his enemies. Person reveals the treasures of the earth that have been hidden by God. He can discern the past, present, and future, and provide powerful familiars for his followers. He is said to bring true answers about matters both human and divine, things of earth and the creation of the world, but will guide those who seek his knowledge to ask questions with answers they will not be able to handle.
that doesn't really help.
And you can find a lot more stuff online. You can find a copy of the Ars Goetia in the or Goetia in the Like the library, they have it's not an original, obviously, but it's been reprinted a few times. You can find, in fact, if you're looking around online, arsgoedia.net. Although it's taking forever to load, it may not be a very good page. But you can find stuff out about him. Now, service unavailable. Doesn't look like that's available anymore.
Man, kids today ruining
Nothing
all
that
of the
stands
goddamn-
out as
I blame the Dungeons and the Dragons.
nothing that stands out as like connected to like he could be the source of what's.
No, not really. It doesn't seem like the sort of thing that would work out. Of the so you're looking for someone some creature who might be
She's trying to figure out what the hell, like, how they figure out what the root of all of this is, and take out the root so that it, because obviously what it seems like to her last time is they just lopped off some branches and it didn't do any good. So she doesn't understand. She has no sense of like what the root of this is, and how to. Yeah. So she's just reaching it, grabbing at straws, I guess.
Yeah, and how much are you going to find in a couple of hours? So you find a few possibilities in terms of the demons that are noted for maybe leading people astray, that sort of thing, but nothing really in demonology that kind of can sort of explain this weird warping of reality. So from that respect, in just the short time that you've got, you don't really come up with any good way. You could figure out, like, if it turns out you're dealing with demons, you can find a way. It's like, oh, here's a good banishment spell, that sort of thing. But nothing that leads you to like, oh, this is what I need to do to poison the root. You're not sure if the demonology is what you're dealing with here. This could just be a red herring.
Okay.
And around 8 o'clock or so, you hear, bing! Patrons, the library will be closing in 10 minutes. Please wrap up whatever you're working on and be prepared to leave. Did Gourmet manage to stay awake?
He did. He's trying really maybe just some deep breathing exercises. That burger's sitting like a rock in his gut. He usually doesn't eat things like that. He's probably closer to a mostly just veggie diet, but for whatever reason, a burger sounded amazing. Right. So it is probably, he's probably having like a carb crash. But probably when the bing went off, gets up, stretches, assumes they haven't left, but will probably make his way outside, and we'll just wait outside for them.
Okay, yep. The air is a bit cooler. It's humid. Feels like rain's coming in, something blowing in off the coast. A couple minutes later, I assume Gaucher and Gribi follow. All right. So you guys all gather back up by the car and share whatever information you managed to gather. How was that Cosmo article that you were reading?
It sounds like I'm the problem. and that she was absolutely right to leave me. So
Okay. Therapy in the library. All right. After you guys spend a few minutes filling each other in on what little that you did find out, and I guess didn't really dig up any new leads, but you at least confirmed, that Mr. Darabonte is not involved in the Dorchester house.
If Darabonte is not involved, I would argue that that is good news.
Oh, hang on. Hold that thought. Back to the demons. While you were doing demonology stuff and looking at the different names of demons, you did notice that there's a demon named Marbus.
Marvis? Wait, why does that sound familiar?
Do you guys remember?
yes,
The name.
because the name from the restaurant and a phone number.
Yeah, the rest of the reservation
Oh, right.
was under Marbus.
Yeah.
Wait, so there was a demon named...
Marbus.
What was he a demon of?
Hang on a second.
I was being nerdy or something. So
Probably.
he
Let's
collected,
see.
he collected spores, molds, and fungus. So
Yep. So Marbus, also known as Barbus, he was the great president of hell, governing 36 legions of demons, likely of the cherubim order of angels in heaven, and later revealed to have been a torn piece of the lion aspect of a cherubim that took sentience, independent motion, and thought of its own. He answers truly on hidden or secret things, causes and heals diseases, teaches mechanical arts, and changes men into other shapes. And that's about it. So, may or may not be relevant. I mean,
I mean, what are
it
the
doesn't
odds?
show up as a very common surname, but it is a surname that you can find if you search for like surnames. It's just not, you've never met anyone named Marbus. Okay, back to what you were saying there, Minty. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. But Gaucher is just like pinching the bridge, just absolutely frustrated. If Darabonte is not the architect of this house, then one of two things has occurred. Either A, his involvement was a non sequitur in the old apartment building. But given what we experienced, I don't think that's it. Or two, whatever is causing this manifestation is not tied to the building, but to the people within. Meaning, if we can find out who or what object is causing it, the building may not naturally retain the night floors.
So, like a curse?
Maybe not a curse, more so a hive, perhaps. And if we can find the queen, be it Dalton or someone or something else, and remove it, then the hive collapses. Threat contained. The problem is we don't know who is bringing it in. Or at the very least, don't know for sure.
Then I guess we want to hear what Gribi found.
All eyes to Gribi.
Well, I just went digging on that. Remember that demon that we read about, or we found something, I don't remember what, about, named Person back in the day? Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem related, but in looking at that, I stumbled upon a similar demon Same sort of like visual mythology, like a great lion. There's some snakes involved. But its name is Marbus. I don't really believe in coincidences.
Yeah, that's the same name that we got from the restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't suppose anyone's tried calling the number yet, have they?
Not
Without
yet.
you, let you miss out on that fun? Why would we do that?
So charitable, I see.
We could put it on speakerphone.
Would you like me to call? Or would someone else like to call?
I think we should use a different phone than this. Let's use a payphone.
Oh yeah, that thing. He's like he doesn't want to touch that thing again.
I mean, I came very close to just stomping on it, but I thought you might be upset with me, so I didn't do it.
It's a wise choice, but yeah, let's not destroy it just yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you guys didn't say, I'll just destroy it immediately.
Oh, I thought about it. Trust me.
Throw it out the car window.
Yeah. We're not touching that thing. Yeah, just whatever, burn our phone or whatever one of us has. Just
Yeah, you have your personal phones, and if you want to just grab a burner phone, you can do that. Or you can use your personal phone. You can find a payphone. I think even in 2008, you can find a payphone.
yeah, you use payphone. So, but we can't really all hear then, and we're not going to do the old huddled around.
Yeah.
Swing
Might
by
as
a
well-
bodega and just buy a burner, and then we can sit in the car and put it on speakerphone.
And, not potentially contaminate a public payphone with eldritch knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. So you swing by where Radio Shack and get a payphone. I think they're still open in 2008, right?
Yeah.
And you get a little cheap
Totally.
flip phone.
Just hanging in there, I think so.
Yeah.
And they did try to go to selling cell phones, and it didn't work. So
Yep. You ring the or call the phone number.
call the number, just leave it
it
kind of sitting
rings
in front of us.
And rings and rings and rings and rings, and just keeps ringing until you hang up. Doesn't go to voicemail. Doesn't have an answer machine. So probably a landline.
Can
we
we
trace
Google?
it?
Can we Google the number to see what do we?
Yeah, you as the some tricks from the old days and stuff, how to do a white pages reverse lookup of a telephone and get an address. And you can get an address for a Elias Barbas. Up on 4th Street in Medford, so up north of Boston, past the hotel.
Elias
Barbus is an alternative name for Marbus.
Oh God, are we just being strung along here? I mean, we got no other leads, but it just seems like I just hate the notion that somebody's messing with us, but it's the best lead we got. Because agreed, we can't just go in guns and blazing if we're not knowing what we're trying to kill yet.
Mm-hmm.
We want to.
The only other leads we have is to go back to the insane asylum and talk to some of the patients that seem to know something.
I don't know. I don't trust going in that place.
That's on the way to Medford, sort of. I mean, it's. But I understand you don't want to necessarily just jump right into that first. So up to Medford to find this Barbas's house.
Sure.
Okay. Using that name, you can also do some Googling and find a picture.
Okay.
This is Agent Exeter.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so you head on up to Medford. It's going to take a little while. It's going to be pretty late when you get there. Did you want to swing by the hotel first, get your stuff, check out? Because somebody said something about not staying at the hotel anymore.
I don't think we should go back. I got all my shit in the car. I don't fucking leave shit in hotels. She's got her one bag and that she operates out of. And
She lives out of a go bag, right?
Yeah, you other two normal people, do you want to get your stuff from the hotel on the way? Because you got to pop up 93 to get to Medford, so you might as well.
Yes, if we're checking out, then yes.
Well, you're the one that thinks we've been made, and you're freaking out, and you want to go back to the hotel where it's clear that you've been staying.
Relax. We'll check out.
Can't.
We'll check
Not
out.
relaxing. How are we supposed to relax?
Good
You need
question.
some more Stoli?
I didn't say I don't agree with you. I'm just saying let's go back. We'll check out, and we'll make our move
All right.
from there.
I'm gonna be in the car. I'm gonna keep the car running. I'm gonna watch the entrance and exits.
Gaucher's caught between mom and dad.
Gaucher's sitting here going, they are going to join Gourmet and checking out, because if we have been made and someone is making a move, they don't want anyone going into potential enemy territory alone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, yeah.
So the two of you go in, head up to the 3 rooms.
Mhm.
I mean, Gribi, you do kind of need to go in to check out because the room's in your name, but you only need to go into the lobby and you'll be done before they get back down. So
I don't have to do anything.
you don't have to check out. They'll just charge your card and
Yeah, exactly.
that's right. They'll figure it out. All right. So you guys go upstairs, ride the elevator up. You come out, you go down, and you guys are staying in 613, 15, and 17. When you were there before, you noticed there was a 614 and a 618. And between the two, there was like a missing space. It was like an empty part of the wall. Right now, there's a 616 directly across from Gourmet's room.
He's just stopping to look at that. He'll glance down the hall and kind of look the other way. He'll probably just stand there puzzled by it until Gaucher maybe comes out or...
Yeah, because this is sort of like you grabbed your bags, you open the door, you're heading out, and you're like all of a sudden realize
There's a door there that wasn't there
there's a
before.
door there that wasn't there before. Looking at the door, it seems older, maybe like it got missed in the last renovation.
And he's
Not
glancing.
like incredibly older, not like
Just-
1920s older.
And now he's wondering, did Gaucher already leave before me? I knew I shouldn't have stopped to use the bathroom, but
Do you want to knock on Gaucher's door?
yeah, he'll lean over and just knock, knock, knock.
They just open it, and Gaucher has infuriatingly been packing like a drill sergeant with everything perfectly folded and put back to a bag. They are almost done, but that is the reason why they took so long. All right.
And he'll just point over and go, there wasn't a room 616 before, was there?
They'll look over his shoulder to take a look, see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Does Gaucher also see a door?
You do. You make an intelligence check.
Do I need to make one as well?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
On today's episode of Speedrunning Sanity, how far will the intelligent fall?
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Look at that.
No, that was not there before. And that brown is not the same shade of brown as the other door. It is slightly off.
I'm going to regret asking this question. Does that door match the doors from the hotel of the night floors?
With that critical, no, it does not. It does seem to match this hotel just from like one renovation previous, maybe just slightly out of step.
Gaucher's gonna go and knock on it.
Okay, you knock on the door. You don't get an answer.
Gourmet's looking down the hallway. Does it still look the same as when they came in?
Yeah, still looks the same as when you came in.
I can
The only
see the
difference-
elevator or the
only
little
difference is
lobby
like,
or whatever.
it
Okay.
seems like
All right.
614 and 618, the doors are maybe slightly farther apart from each other. Hard to tell.
Gaucher, give it another minute, and then we're out of here.
30 seconds. And Gaucher is going to try and press their ear to the door to see if they hear anything.
You think you hear a cough?
Try knocking one more time.
Silence. Do you try the handle?
Don't touch it.
No, wait. Well, I've already touched it. They'll
Right.
like
And he puts his bags down.
you know how when someone with like a coat or something with those like little bar handles, it can sometimes get caught. They're gonna brush it as if someone asked. They say, "Oh, sorry, I got it caught there," just to see if it's really unlocked or if it's actually open.
Yeah, so you brush the knob. It clicks almost eagerly and swings open. There's a soft light coming from inside, like maybe from a bedside lamp or something.
Gaucher,
Oh, I'm gonna.
do not go in there.
Does anything in that room look familiar?
You use your toe to push the door open further, and it looks like a fairly normal room, very similar to the ones you guys are staying in. Decor is maybe more turn of the century, like you really did miss the last renovation back, a few years ago, that sort of thing. It's got 2 double beds. There's a couch, looks like it might be a fold out. There's a flat screen TV on a dresser across from the 2 beds. Clock, radio, just bathroom off to the side. Looks like a pretty standard hotel room. There's
Gourmet
a
wants to put
curtain
a
on the
hand.
far wall. Looks like it's covering a window. What'd you say?
I'm sorry. I want to put a hand on Gaucher's shoulder, a firm hand, like, do not go in there.
But there might be clues.
We should go before.
Let's go. I think something's taunting us. Taunting.
They're not going to. They're not even going to bother closing the door. They're just going to turn and go
Pick
because
up
they are
bags.
worried. Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's going to make sure Gaucher is behind him. And they're heading for the elevator.
All right, yeah, you head down toward the elevator. You hear a click behind you as the door closes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get in the elevator and go downstairs.
Okay.
All right. And then you get down there, and I'm sure you tell Gribi all about it. And
Gribi is sitting in her car, just like fucking, like Gourmet told her she needed to relax, so she has got Russian techno black just blaring, and she's sitting in the car just being like,
yeah. Yeah.
Dead
As
muscle.
much as the little Yaris can pump
We can
out
hear
with
it from the lobby, I'm
yeah,
assuming.
the Yaris is like vibrating, like.
so you guys get checked out, and head to the car. Did you want to do anything as you're checking out, or just standard check out, move on?
Standard checkout, move on. Anything
I
less
have
is-
no questions.
Right. You fill in Gribi, and I'm sure you'll make some comment about 616 with your occult knowledge.
Oh well, yeah, that it's the alternative number. Like in some earlier writings of the Bible. It's actually the number of the. It's 616,
actually later.
not 666.
Yeah,
It's
later
not
translation.
earlier. Later,
Yeah.
yeah.
Before we leave, and he's going to hate himself for saying this, Gaucher, do we need to research this place or do we just move on?
What?
I think we're being taunted by something.
If we are experiencing the same phenomenon at two different locations, and Darabandi is not the connecting factor, at least in construction, then I think researching the building's history may not yield what we're looking for. We need to prioritize the psychiatric facility.
I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's just too many different buildings where we're having like.
Yeah.
So it makes it seem like it's not really the buildings; it's us. It's like it's
Yeah.
and burning the building down. We focused on the building last time, and that didn't do anything. So
Well, you gotta, scientific
Yeah.
method, right?
I mean, we thought, but it's I want to. I'm tired of fucking around with the tree trunk. I want to find the root.
Right. Yeah. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, strap in. We're gonna listen to some Russian techno and go find Barbas.
All right. So you're rocking down the road. You head up to Medford, and you get to Barbas's neighborhood around midnight. How do you wish to approach?
Can I just drive the car into his house? No.
Like what? Through the wall?
I kind of want to.
I was going to suggest a drive-by first, but
We have such different approaches, Gourmet. Well, we'll try your approach first.
it's that
like
it's that
usual.
law enforcement background.
Drive by.
We just, as usual, just end up going with Gaucher's more middle of the road approach.
Exactly.
between our
We're
two
in the
opposites.
extremes, and then we look at Gaucher like, okay, what should we do?
Let's circle the block and then see if anything changes when we come back.
Okay. So you pass by. It's a little two-story bungalow. Dark colored, like a brown or a dark red or something. Hard to tell in the dark. It's not well lit. The street light out in front of it is out. There's no light on the porch. There's some lights on inside, but they don't look, just passing by. They seem dim, not like overhead lights, dim and lower, like maybe candlelight or something like that. But you pass by. There's no garage. There's a covered front porch. The yard is a bit overgrown, especially compared to the neighbors' yards. Some like trees. So like right along the property line toward the back, starting about roughly the front of the house, and it's set back from the road like 50 feet. Starting at about there's some trees that kind of go along the property line between the two houses. Give a little bit of privacy. You can tell there's a backyard. Can't really tell what's in it. Trees are high enough that the backyard is just dark. Standard haunted house. The rest of the neighborhood, similar little bungalows. Seem to be more well lit. People are home. Some, kids out playing basketball. Their neighbors, coming out like yelling at them to go to bed. Don't you know it's after midnight? Oh, sorry, Mrs. Jones.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Yeah.
How far apart are the houses? Like how close are they? Are they like I can
Lot
look
seems to
inside and
be
see
like, it seems each one seems to be like a narrow third of an acre. Whatever that spacing gives you, not huge, but far enough back that you, and they're narrower than they and longer than they are wide.
Is there a car in the driveway of Barbas's house?
There is a car in the driveway, yes. When you go by.
And were there any lights on? I'm sorry.
There were some lights in the house, but they didn't seem like not like the rest of the houses where it's like, oh, somebody's obviously home. It's nighttime. Somebody might be up watching TV, that kind of thing. It was more dim, like it might be like a candle or just like a flashlight even or something. You just caught a glimpse of some light inside as you drove by. If you want to swing back around and go more slowly, or park somewhere and walk over, then. But just a quick drive-by gives you not sure if someone's home, but there was a car.
I mean, I'm
Does
just
he have
gonna
a mailbox?
stop and... That's what I was.
It looks like the mailboxes here are mounted on the porch
Yeah.
the door.
Of course they are. She's gonna scribble down the license plate on the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so I have it.
You had time to memorize that as whoever drove by, and you can write that down.
I mean, at this point, we just park. I just park in front of the house and.
Yeah.
You park right in front of the house?
No.
Yeah.
No. Standard block away.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Gourmet! We're about to walk in there.
Are we gonna just walk in?
What?
Do you think that'd be the best thing to do?
What we drive all the way down here for?
Things.
I'm a U.S. Marshal. I know what I'm doing with this. We're going to get intel first before we try to go in.
What kind of intel are we going to get from sitting out
Let's
here?
check out that license plate.
Using what?
I've got contacts.
We'll call somebody then.
Okay, right. And then I forget who he had called recently. He had somebody he had called about checking out something. But it's after midnight.
Years.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you do private security. I'm sure you know somebody that you can call.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is after midnight, so technically very early Wednesday morning. So you can't really call them now. You could text, shoot them a text. Hey, I need you to check on this.
Yeah. Can you run this plate for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not going to run it right now.
Yeah. And I mean, but it's probably like somebody in New York where you're, in the police department. So it'll take a little while.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I guess you guys are walking over because you did park a block away, or did Gribi just say fuck it and park?
Well, we'll go wherever Gribi decided to park.
Gribi said fuck it and parked in front of the goddamn house.
Okay. So as you get parked in front of the house, you get a little bit better look. That light that you saw on the second floor that you thought like maybe a flashlight or something, you see someone walk by with what looks like a mining helmet on, with the light on the thing. It's dark enough. I mean, there's a little bit of glow from everything. It looks like it could probably be Barbas or Exeter. Definitely a black man. You think maybe in pajamas. But yeah, it kind of like passes in front of a window and goes by. So that's downstairs. There's definitely, it looks like it's more like candlelight, or maybe what we used to call coal oil lamps, kerosene, hurricane lamps, maybe something like that.
All right. If we just barge in, we could get shot very easily because we can't see what we're going into.
I was just going to knock on the door.
And he'll just step back and be like, be my guest.
You're going to go knock on the door.
I fucking go and knock on the door.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys following or staying by the car?
Oh no, I'll follow. I'm staying like away from the door, like kind of off to the side, letting Gribi knock.
Gaucher's mirroring Gourmet on this one, not stacking up on the other side of the door, but just other flank.
He's flipped off the safety.
All right.
He's got it in his. He's probably got like a holster. So
just a second to get a read on Barbas's mental state.
Oh, great.
Oh, dice gods, how likely are they to fire off that shotgun?
I was gonna say, I don't think we've had combat yet, have we? Like formal.
Knocking on wood as I speak.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So Gribi marches up to the front door and knocks. And you hear like the sound of somebody like dropping a box full of books or something. Like upstairs. And then you think you hear like someone coming down the stairs, maybe, because it's like pad, and a squeak, like there's a squeaky shit. And then like somebody coming up to the door. And you can see like flat. So like, the front door has glass pane in it, and you've got like windows off to the side, and you can see, like the light coming down, and then like, oh, and then like the light turns off. Someone comes on down to the door.
I wave like friendly, like so they know I'm not a threat.
Okay. Shit. He comes up to the door, looks through, and goes, "Oh, it's you." Opens the door. How did you find me? Never mind. I'm sure he led you here.
Trained, right?
Yeah. Come on in. Are you? Oh, I see. The rest of you are here too.
Yeah.
Come inside.
I want to get a look at the doorway. Can see anything behind him, or?
Yeah, right behind him is a stairway going straight up the thing. Off to your right is a sort of like living room area. Off to the left would be like a parlor area. So like the two sort of front rooms you would have in a house. They seem to be devoid of furniture. Just like glancing through the door off to the right, the like sort of living room area is littered around the floor are mechanical parts. There's like a crankshaft to a car. Like someone went to the junkyard and just like had a whole bunch. Like they moved their parts cars into the building. It's very poorly lit. There's some light spilling in from a room that's like further back from that room, but that you can kind of tell also has like this is his hobby area. And they're wafting from the door before you even walk in. There's just a super strong smell of like machine oil and maybe kerosene or gasoline. Marvis is wearing some like white or pale blue pajamas that are covered in grease stains. The elbows are kind of frayed. Not the elbows, the cuffs. Looks like he's been like maybe working on hobby stuff, wearing his pajamas that's covered in oil. Anything else that you can see from here? That's pretty much it. You just got the stairs that go up and then the two rooms off to the right. About as much as you can make out.
Gonna follow Gribi's lead, but he's got the Glock out now. So
we've just come here seeking your wisdom.
Okay, great, thank you. So he leads you over like to your left to the empty room that doesn't have machine parts in it. There are a couple of boxes, like Chiquita banana boxes, that have like some journals, maybe little notebooks, something, some sort of dark red, dark brown leather cover. Hard to see in the shadows, but that's what it looks like. And that's about it. Just like these two boxes and then like a big room, and it's like a good 10 by 10 room. And he's like, nothing really right now. What can I do for you?
we have some questions about the staff at the Dorchester.
What about them? Did you talk to Dr. Dallin? He's a good man.
Oh, we definitely did. Why does he know about Delta Green?
I used to work with Delta Green.
He shouldn't be just throwing that name around to anyone.
Well, probably I should have a talk with him about that.
Yeah, you might want to. He might need to be eliminated at some point, but beyond that,
No. He's fine. He's a good man. He's a good guy. He's good to have. He's very useful.
why are agents being dropped there?
Well, I explained that. It's rehabilitation.
But they never come back.
Well, most of them do. This is the first time anyone's gone missing.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either. That's why I asked your help.
Looks over at Gaucher
Why
and
us?
Gribi. Yeah.
You were recommended to me.
By who?
By who?
The scribe.
The scribe?
Agent,
Would you like to meet the scribe?
Who's the scribe?
And he gets like this feverish look in his eye.
Oh boy. No, we don't want to meet the scribe. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
tell us about the scribe, though.
Oh, what's there to tell? The scribe knows things.
Mm-hmm. And when did the scribe start telling you things?
After I built him.
You built him. Quite a feat. Did you come up with the design alone, or did someone teach you?
He came to me in a dream.
In a dream. What else have you been dreaming?
I'm working on the lion. It's going to be my masterpiece. But I've lost my notes. I'd scribbled them on a napkin and I can't find them.
Oh, no. Hmm. Well, I'm sure you'll find them shortly.
There's a question
Just-
Gourmet wants to ask, but he doesn't want to say it.
So, you built the scribe, and now you'll build the lion. What else have you built, Agent?
That's it. The scribe was my first project.
When did you
Mhm.
build it?
What?
When did you build the scribe?
Last month.
You said you dreamt about it?
I dreamt, yes, it came to me in a dream. The king showed him to me.
King, it looks like a lion?
No,
No?
no.
What's the king look like?
No one knows.
And how do you know he's the king?
Everyone knows.
Anyone else live here with you?
No, it's just me.
And you said there's boxes with looks like notes, or there's something, some kind of papers or something.
They look like notebooks, you know, those sort of soft-backed leather or faux leather, like journals, you can just like get from Amazon.
Okay.
That's as much as you can tell in the dark. If you want to like pick one up and look at it, then
Right. Yeah. Because
go for it. But just glancing over at the box, it looks like something like that.
okay.
You said you lost your notes?
My sketches of the lion. Yes,
Lost them?
I can't find it. What more can I say?
You want us to help you look for it?
If you could keep an eye out, that'd be great. I don't know where to look though.
Oh, you don't think it's like maybe here mixed in with all your...
No, I've checked everywhere in the house. It's not here.
Why
It
don't
was
you
on
tell
a
us?
napkin?
What?
You said it was on a napkin?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us where else you've been with them? That way we can keep an eye out if we're in the same areas.
Oh, here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
Where?
remember.
Is there a way we could turn on a light in here? Maybe.
Oh, sorry. No. The lights are gone.
Are you squatting here?
Get a lamp. No, this is my house.
Oh, just curious. Just curious. Yeah, just seemed peculiar.
I've lived here for years.
Not much on furniture, are you?
I needed the furniture.
Is that part of things you were building?
Projects. Yes.
Projects. Oh, okay.
Can I look at the mechanical things that he's got strewn about the
Yeah.
floor?
Yeah.
Did they look like they're maybe in any kind of a pattern?
You can't really see from the room that you're in. They're in the other room on the other side of the house. Do you want to wander over there?
Yeah.
All right. Do you bring a light source?
Got a flashlight.
Okay, get your flashlight out and go look. And you're just kind of looking for patterns on the floor.
Yeah, like if the parts are maybe laid out in a certain way, or
Right. And he says, "Go ahead, help yourself. Just watch your step." And he'll continue talking with Gourmet and Gaucher.
she's just gonna look around.
Yeah, you. I mean, no pattern jumps out at you, as anything intelligible. It looks like it's been knolled a little bit, so that things are sort of organized and there's a place to walk. It's a bit of a maze. Off to your left as you enter the room, up against the wall, is a sculpture. There are, among the industrial bric-a-brac, shall we say, and disassembled things, there seems to be something in the corner that looks like a maybe a multi-legged hedgehog made out of metal. It looks like some sort of piece of modern art. In the corner, like so the corner like of the wall that's up against the porch and sort of like the outside of the house, opposite corner from the weird sculpture, you can see what looks like maybe a broken statue on the floor. It's a little bit out of place in that everything else in here seems to be like bits of metal and machinery. This is a statue that seems to be smashed up against it, and what looks like maybe a mold, like he was doing a casting of the statue and something went wrong and it broke. Other than that, it's just some stuff strewn around.
Oh,
Can I
he's
take
an
a closer
artist.
Look at that.
You got to speak up.
Can I take a closer look at that smashed statue?
Yeah. It looks like as you get closer, it looks like a beat up statue. Do you have any sort of art or engineering or anything in the background like that?
I don't believe so. Forensics.
Yeah, your forensics tells you it looks like something broke here into pieces, but you're not sure what the purpose of it was. Best you can come up with is some sort of mold. I mean, you know that you can melt metal and pour it into a mold and make a statue.
Right.
But maybe it was
But I
something
can't tell from.
you don't know.
Okay.
Um,
All right. She'll poke around while they're talking to him.
Okay. While she's wandered off poking around, was there anything else you guys wanted to ask this fellow? I guess looking around while talking to him, you can see that there is what appears to be a closet and maybe a bathroom off the back of this room. The door to the bathroom is open. You can see a toilet, which is what makes you think it's a bathroom. Can't tell if it's a half bath or a full bath, but
Agent,
other than that, the place is empty. Say again?
Agent, you mentioned the scribe told you to call for us. Did the scribe tell you why?
No, No, it just created the invitations.
And before us, Agent, when was the last time you went to a night at the opera?
Oh, a couple years ago, maybe. What year is it again?
Out of character, I'm pretty sure the year was 2008, so that's what Gaucher is going to say, but insert the correct year here.
Yeah. Already?
What
Maybe.
year did you think it was, Agent?
I wasn't sure.
What's the last one you remember?
I guess it was. Yeah. It would be 2008. I remember spring. Kind of.
Have you checked in with
really
the home?
sad, like look over his face, and he like really kind of like goes into his own mind there for a minute. You've lost him.
Have you checked in with the home office recently, as it were?
What home office? Which office? With work?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Been to work in a while. Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
I should call in sick.
Yeah.
Agent, before us, who was the last operator you spoke with? Meanwhile, while he's thinking, Gaucher is giving Gourmet that look of, we both know what has to end here.
Right.
Mhm.
And he's just sort of like pacing around. I don't remember. Who was the last handler I spoke to? And you just sort of lose him as he's sort of like pacing back and forth, talking to himself and muttering. Meanwhile, what are you looking at? Are you looking at like everything in the room, or just glancing
Yeah,
over? You can
she's
see
just-
now that there's another room to the, let's call it the north, just so we can get our, away from the front door. Looks like it's got like double doors that open into it, so probably what would be a dining room, but also it's basically strewn with various materials. There's a couple of tires in there. There are a couple of hurricane lamps in the room, so that's where the light is sort of coming from. So are you just looking at everything, or do you care about the stuff that's strewn about?
Yeah, I think she's just she's looking over everything, checking, what's strewn about, looking for patterns, looking for, the symbol, looking for
When you get close to within about a meter of the weird statue, which is sort of in the corner, nestled by next to the stairs. So the stairs has one of those, like, there's a few steps that don't have walls next to them. They just have like little railed banisters going up. So semi-open before it gets walled and goes to the top. As you get within about a meter of the statue, you hear a distinctive click and a whirring noise, like a motor spinning up, coming from the statue, and it starts to kind of like jerk a little bit, like it's trying to stand up.
the hedgehog.
Yeah, the weird sculpture that looked like a hedgehog spider.
A hedgehog spider.
Yeah, it had like lots of weird legs with the center
Yeah.
that looks sort of like a hedgehog.
New fear unlocked.
She starts to back away slowly. Starts backing toward, keeping her eye on it, but like backing up back towards Gourmet and Gaucher.
Mm-hmm.
Have we heard any noise?
You probably heard Gribi squeak.
Okay.
Enough noise to make you maybe look over at her. You see her backing away,
Okay.
and you are starting to hear like this whirring mechanical noise.
Let's
And
deal
then
with
you
this
hear, like, the
hedgehog,
sound of,
Exeter.
like, articulating legs, like maybe stretching out. What did you say?
As I'm backing up, I say, "What's the deal with this hedgehog, Exeter?"
And you calling him Exeter kind of like snaps him out of his little fugue and looks at you. Hedgehog, what are you talking about? And then you can see like he hears the noise, like, ah, the lion is awake.
Does it look like a lion?
I mean, in the sense that it has legs and the center could be sort of maned.
Exeter, tell it to stop.
Oh, it doesn't listen to me.
He will put the gun to Exeter's head. Tell it to stop.
Lion, stop! And you hear it coming like it's taking very hesitant steps, like it's like a fawn that's just born trying to walk.
But it's not stopping.
Not stopping. I told you, it doesn't listen to me.
He really doesn't want to start shooting in a quiet residential neighborhood after midnight.
Yeah.
But
you have a few seconds that you can still get out the front door. Otherwise, there's some windows to the south of you and to the west of you. And then there's the stairs up. It looks like the bath and the closet don't go further north.
It's actually thinking about just going up and kicking this damn thing. But it looks like it's like solid metal. Like
you haven't gotten a good look at it yet. You can just kind of
I can't really tell.
I mean, like trying to get moving. Gribi looked at it, and this thing does not look like something you want to tangle with if it actually comes alive and comes after you.
Gribi, what are we dealing with?
Well, I'd really like to shoot it, Gourmet.
Shoot it.
Shoot it?
Yeah, and he's got his gun out then too.
All right, you step closer in to where you can get a shot at it.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, raised up like some sort of weird hedgehog spider. Give me a sec. I might be able to give a better description.
Okay.
So like greased steel pipes connected by iron flywheels and cogs. Like think something out of, Will Smith's Wild Wild West, like the big steampunk spider kind of thing.
Gotcha.
It's got gearboxes that protrude from it. Its head is sort of a square gearbox in the center, with like these like curly cues of maybe machining swarf kind of coming off of them. And it sort of looks like maybe a giant inverted industrial umbrella. And it's got like the way the legs kind of come out. Imagine an umbrella where the cloth is off, but you've just got the little articulated things. It does not look very friendly. It does, I guess, vaguely resemble a lion. It does not have 8 legs. It's only got 4 legs, kind of coming at you. And it kind of like the way that the legs are articulated, it sort of like tumbles forward, like it's kind of like more like a rolling motion that where the legs kind of like one of those strand beasts or something, as it comes towards Gribi, and you open fire on it. So make a shooting things check.
She's going to start firing at it as she's backing towards the door. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah. So you get off a shot at it, but it's like it's tumbling at you at this point, kind of headed towards you. And you're trying to move out the door. You said.
Yeah, she's backing right out the door.
All right. So you guys see it at this point. This sort of weird tumbleweed with like 4 legs, triangular, maybe hexagonal. It's hard to tell in the darkness. Sort of rolling towards Gribi as she's backing out the door, and it seems to be going towards her, and not paying much attention to you guys at this point.
I'm going to take a shot at it.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so that was, again, that's firearms?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just clicked on the gun. Was that wrong? Was I supposed to click on the firearm skill?
I don't know. What's your character sheet look like? We haven't done this before.
I
Yeah.
think it's fine because I think it worked. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if you scroll down to the,
I
I'm just
wonder
going to
if-
do
I wonder if
Quick.
that's when then you click on the.
a test.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It looks like
it looks like it did the same thing.
yeah, it looks like I have
Yeah.
the same skill or whatever with
Yeah,
it.
regardless. So it's just a second button that links to it.
Okay.
But the weapon list will show you like damage and range and that kind of stuff. All right, but you hit.
Okay.
So what was your damage with whatever you
1d10. So do I just roll that on?
Yeah, just roll a d10 because it doesn't look like there's a button for it.
Yeah. Let me just do it from roll 20 then. So and roll a 1d10. So
'Tis but a flesh wound.
3 damage.
3 damage. All right. So you hit it. You can see like where the bullet like sort of spangs off of it, and like a little piece of metal called pew, goes flying off of it. It doesn't slow it down whatsoever. But it does sort of it almost like nothing really turns, but you get the sense that it knows you're there now.
Yeah. Gaucher, don't let him leave. He's just going to shout that as he's shooting, like.
I'm gonna be evil. Gaucher is going to put a hand on Agent Exeter and speak to him. The lion wishes to speak to you. Your creation needs you. You should go to it. You should get close to it.
You're a
You
fool.
understand.
And he shoves you away, like in the direction of the, or tries to at least shove you away in the direction of the lion and make a beeline up the stairs. Let me look up his stats real quick.
I was banking on him being too insane.
No, just insane enough.
A moment of clarity when you don't want him to.
Characters. There we go. Dr. Barbas. Okay. All right. Oh, did you know that StreamYard does not have a dice roller?
It does not. No.
It is so wild.
It was trying to do something. An error occurred. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he gets a good shove on you, and you stumble back just a little bit, and he starts to turn to run up the stairs, but you manage to recover and like get a snag of his pajamas. And when you pull on him, like a bunch of papers kind of like fall out the back of his shirt that have been like jammed up inside. So he's not quite gotten away. You've got kind of a snag on him. Gribi, this thing is coming at you. You've backed out onto the porch. You saw a bullet hit it and spang off of it and not really do much.
Do I see anything heavy I could like make fall on it?
The porch roof is the only thing around. There's a bunch of mail that hasn't been picked up, like piled up outside the mailbox, and that's about it. I guess there's like a one of those swings.
I'm just saying, my idea about driving the car into the front of the house is a bad idea now.
But then how are we getting back?
Yeah.
Do you
Drive
wanna
his car in the front of the house.
sprint to the car? It's still moving kind of haltingly, like it's still getting its legs under it.
kind of want to just want to smash it. Is there anything on the porch? Man.
Really, just that pile of wet mail and the swing at the end of the porch. Dang it! No,
I'm still in the house, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna abandon them.
Well, what I'm thinking is I'd like to look for something heavy, like a mallet or
There's lots of heavy
like a
equipment.
sledgehammer, anything that looks like a heavy tool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to just keep it focused on me.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep shooting at it.
Okay.
To give Gourmet and Gaucher time to do what they need to do inside the house, which is, I'm guessing, like if you can find anything heavy, Gaucher can get Exeter, or at least take Exeter out and take the papers off of Exeter, or whatever the hell he's gonna do. All right.
So, are you standing on the porch, or are you trying to move away?
I'm gonna keep backing up, and I'm just gonna keep firing. I'm just gonna keep shooting it.
Okay, so make another shooting roll as you back up. It is pretty clear to you, though, that if you don't run, this thing is going to come after you. You're not entirely sure that at full speed you'll be able to outrun it. Maybe right now while it's slow, but.
All right. Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate this game.
It's hard to hit. It's like it's like trying to shoot an arrow at a skeleton kind of thing, right? It's like there's lots of open space. So hitting something with a bullet could be difficult, especially when it's being weird and like rolling towards you. So your bullet just sort of takes out a chunk of the floor, and it gets a bit closer to you. Gourmet?
Well, first I'd look to if there's anything solid and metal laying around.
Yeah, not in the room that you're in, but in the next room over where the lion came from. So if you want to like scooch past it, you can go in there and grab. There's like all kinds of scrap metal. Like I said, there's a drive shaft from a truck, probably. Not sure you could lift that, but
right. My other option is, can I grab Exeter and throw him at it?
Yeah, you can try. Make athletics check.
I want to grab him and throw him at it. Okay, so let me go back to my character sheet here. So athletics, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's kind of caught, like struggling against Gaucher, who had him by the collar, effectively.
Aye. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm like
bad at everything.
Yeah. You hear like pop as his the buttons on his pajamas pop, and he just kind of like slips out, and you just like miss him at the just at the inopportune moment. He kind of stumbles up the partway up the stairs.
Am I able to push my roll?
Yes, we introduced pushing.
Yeah.
For this, go for it.
I'm still going to try to just grab him and throw him. Okay. So. Yes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so even though his shirt popped off, he stumbled. Catches the knee on the thing, and you're actually able to grab him, and just kind of like spin him around, and he stumbles into the line and like lands on top of it.
Yeah.
Apparently, those legs and stings are relatively sharp because immediately there's like a spray of blood, and he screams. Gaucher, what do you do?
If he was running upstairs, that means there's something he either wants to use or wants to hide. So the moment the pathway is clear, Gaucher is running upstairs to get it before Exeter can take it, use it, or destroy it.
Okay. You go up the stairs. It's just one flight. As you get to the top, you're in like a little landing / hallway. To the right and left are two doors that look like they go into bedrooms. The doors are off the hinges and kind of like leaning against the wall for some reason. And directly ahead of you is like a little landing, not landing because that's the top of the thing, a little nook, I guess you will, with like maybe a closet. There's a window that like looks out over the backyard. So basically, it's just the two rooms that are up here. Quick glance, the one on the right looks bigger, so probably the master. The one on the left looks smaller.
Book to the right, master, and see
All
what the
right,
hell we can
into the
find.
master, room. You have enough time to just kind of glance around. There is a futon mattress sort of in the north corner, kind of like half folded up against the wall. There is a little hibachi grill not too far from the mattress that's still sort of smoking. And the room's in, pretty much disarray. There's a few other things in there, but you don't have enough time at this point to just really get a good glance around. Gribi, this thing is coming at you a bit faster now, or trying to. As it rolls forward, it sort of drags Barbas with him, and he screams even more as he kind of gets spun over, folded on like underneath the thing. The legs just sort of punch right through him. You can see arterial spray coming out. It looks like a kidney got punched or something. He is looking really bad. He's kind of like the screams stop almost immediately, and there's a gurgle. Sounds like maybe one of his lungs got punctured. But the thing seems to be tangled up in him now and has sort of stopped coming from you. The legs are like kicking out, trying to get purchase and pop off.
So earlier when I was at the library, I specifically asked about like looking for something to excise a demon or some sort of. Did I find anything?
Yeah, you did find a ritual you could do for like banishing a demon if you need to.
She's gonna start.
It's not something you can do in a few seconds.
No. Start doing it.
You've seen The Exorcist, right?
Well, I didn't know if it was like that.
Yeah, it's a long ritual. Not a combat thing.
Well.
Oh wait, I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I got so lost in that description of him getting killed, I forgot that was leading up to a point. It'll come back to me. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess she's seen that her.
Oh, that was what it was.
What?
Make a sanity check for violence.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go 2 / 1d6 because it was horrific. Failure. Take a d6 of sanity damage. Still only 3. Lucky you.
Being an honest player, do I need to as well since I threw this man onto sharp?
Yes, that is a good point. Same roll.
Well, that's my 3rd point in violence.
Yeah, I was especially since now you've seen him get torn up by it.
So
so you're now
sanity.
Whatever they call it, not distilled.
Inert.
Yeah, inert to violence.
Damn. I don't know, dude.
Did you just say you took 8 damage? Oh no, critical. You made it. So
yeah, I made it. I made a crit. Yeah,
you made it. I thought you said 8. It was like, holy shit.
No. I just said I don't know, man. I'm not going to argue. I'm rolling well tonight. So.
Right. Yeah. With a critical, no damage. You were just like, fuck him.
Okay. All right. Good. All
right. Okay. So I think because to honor that sanity fail, I think that the only fair thing to say is she's gonna bolt and back into the car.
Okay. All right. Gribi makes a run for the car. Nothing seems to be chasing her now. Gourmet, you just watch this thing, roll over the dude you threw on top of it. He's quite apparently dead. The sculpture seems to be hung up on it, trying to get itself free, and you're not entirely sure how much time you have before it frees itself.
Okay.
It is sort of in the doorway. In order
that's
to
what I was
get
gonna
past
ask.
it, you'd have to like jump over it. So at this point, you're probably looking for another way out of the house.
He's
And
gonna
Gaucher has just run up the stairs.
Yeah, he's gonna shout, Gaucher, we need to leave.
Scorched earth.
On it. So you said the place smelled like kerosene.
Yeah. And you can see that there's like a passage into a sort of dining room area, maybe north of the living room that
Okay.
you just were standing, in. It looks like it might lead into a kitchen
Okay.
and possibly a way out.
Okay. He's going to shout, I guess, through the house. Gaucher, I'm setting it on, or I'm setting it on fire.
All right. Are you headed toward the
Leading
back of the
into
house?
Count of 5. So
Slow count, I hope.
okay,
right, so
okay,
we-
count of 3 then. And he's fumbling around looking for like matches or
All right.
something.
Yeah, if you head back into the kitchen, you might be able to find something because people tend to keep shit like that in the kitchen. Kitchen matches. When you enter the kitchen, you definitely get a strong sense of gasoline. It looks like there's a pan in the sink that's got some greasy parts sitting in it, degreasing.
Okay.
It's either kerosene or gasoline. So you take a few minutes to start or a few seconds, I guess. You start looking around for something to light. Meanwhile, Gaucher, Gourmet is threatening to light the house on fire. You're standing in the master bedroom, which I'm going to make sure that there's nothing in there that, other than the grill and the mattress, there wasn't anything important per se. I mean, it's sort of a dirty room. Looks like this is where he's been living. There's clothes strewn everywhere. It looks like the mattress was kind of shoved up just so he could cook dinner. Maybe there's a couple of dirty plates next to that grill. Then it looks like there's a closet toward the north.
At this point, any more time spent here is more chances for things to get messier, and things have already gotten messy. Contain the threat, eliminate the threat, try and keep anyone from learning about it. Anything flammable is getting tossed onto the hibachi grill to try and start setting this shit on fire.
All right, so you go over, grab like a sheet or something off the bed, kind of toss it over the grill so it's sort of a slow smolder, doesn't go up right away. When you do that, you notice peeking out from under the mattress is a sort of large circular sigil, and you can kind of make out, like in the outer perimeter of the circle, ARB. The rest is covered.
Arby's?
Yeah, they have the meat.
Well, I knew there was a reason I liked him so much.
You've got like a couple seconds to decide if you want to do anything about it.
Throw the mattress over. They just got to take a look at it to remember it for later.
Sure, give me an occult check
Roger that.
at plus 20.
Child, give me luck on this roll. All right, plus 20. With the plus 20, that's a success.
There you go. So yeah, this looks like one of them demonic symbols that Gribi's always going on about. You see the ARB, ASMAR. Oh, Marbus. Gribi, you get to the car.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Get in it, start it, and drive it at the thing.
Okay. Give me a drive check, I guess, or I don't know if there is that a thing.
Yep, drive is a skill.
Yeah, so make a drive check. This is more to not hurt yourself.
Can I push
okay.
it?
All right, so you get the car started and you start driving it toward the front door. Gourmet, you find a box of kitchen matches just as you hear a engine gun.
Yeah, and he's
It
like,
sounds like it's coming straight at the freaking house.
drops the matches, and whatever door there is, he's just like shoving it out and then doing the action hero dive.
There you go. Yeah, just behind you is the kitchen door that like leads out to the backyard.
Well, I'm trying to hit the metal thing, right? Which is actually out on the porch, right? Like I'm not trying to go all the way into the house.
Out of the it's like it's in the front the door. It's in the threshold. Like partway onto the porch, like some weird thing out of Alien.
How did Gourmet push his roll last time? Like,
you just click it. You just click it again.
Just re-roll it.
Yeah.
And if you fail again, you're taking an extra D4. So you failed again. So roll 1D4 minus 1, and add that to your stress.
Succeeded on a roll all night. I hate this game. What am I rolling?
You had a 50-50 chance too. Yeah, that's a decent drive.
Yeah, I have decent scores, and I still never succeeded anything. It seems like. All right.
The good news is you're getting lots of XP. So roll a D4 minus 1 and add that to the stress. It's already given you 1 from the second failure, so. So another 3 stress. Wherever that gets added, I don't know. I'm not looking at the sheets right now. And let me get this straight, Tom. You are not bothering to try to light the thing on fire. You're just like, I'm getting out. All right, yeah. You managed to get out onto the stoop. You have to like hit the door pretty hard. It's a little stuck, but you get out into the backyard, and it's like we said before, it's just sort of overgrown, kind of like the front.
Yeah.
Lots of weeds and weed trees going up. It's like a little shed in the back, the neighbor's yard. But you can like go around either left or right to get around the house. There's not much out there. Some more junk, projects that are in progress, but that's about it.
Yes. As soon as he heard the car, he was like, "Oh shit, she really is going to jump the car."
Yes.
So that's
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're out. All right, so Gaucher, you also hear a car revving itself as you have tossed this mattress over to the side, and there's some smoke coming up out of the hibachi. The sheet is starting to blacken. There's another room up here, and there's also the stairs down. If you want to try to go down the stairs. There's also like the closet and what looks like a door to maybe like a balcony off the bedroom or something like that.
We have no leads from this. We just have trauma and mess.
Yeah.
I have to push my luck. I'm going to check the closet.
Yeah. Why not? Right.
And if worse comes to worse, I'm going to hope there's a bush I can aim for off that balcony.
All right. You go into the closet. It's a long, narrow closet, kind of dark, but there's some light spilling in from where you are. There's also sort of a glow of light in the room that like you can't quite tell where it's coming from. It just seems like, oh, I can see, but you're not sure why. At the end of the short closet is a cinder block wall with a little grate in the bottom, like a sewer grate or sort of thing. And just behind the grate, like about 6 inches, is a tiny little door about the size of like maybe a large dog would be able to go through. I mean, it's not a flap, but it's a little red door with a little handle on it that you could reach if you stuck your hand through the bars. It's got a little mail slot in it about the size of like a journal notebook.
Hell no. Slam that son of a bitch closed and get the fuck out, because I know a sandy trap when I see it.
All right. So you back out of that. Mouse, you get the car revved up. You slam it into the front porch. It hits the little stoop, kicks up, goes flying through the front porch and ends up partway up the stairwell. You have run over the monster and ground it into the floorboards, and you can't see it because the car is like flat on the well, not completely flat. I mean, it's bent It's slightly tacoed. The rear end is sort of flat. The front end is kind of part way up the stairs. You have slammed your head off of the steering wheel as the the bag came out and hit you. Take 1d6 impact damage. So this would be actual health point damage.
Okay.
There you go. 1 point. Not bad. She's tough. All right. And then you kind of like kick the door open and fall out. What do you want to do now?
Is the car not running anymore?
No. I think you snapped the drive shaft going in.
That seems like I didn't hit anything enough to do that.
But you're pretty sure the lion is not going to be chasing you, at least not for a while.
Well, did I harm the lion at all?
You can't even see it. You think it's under the
the
car
car?
somewhere.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna immediately go to the back of the car, open up the trunk, and get the rest of her shit out of the trunk of the car.
Yeah, you're breaking up. Sounds like bandwidth issues. Anybody else having trouble? Or is that just me?
I
think it's you.
I think it's me. Okay.
She's gonna go to the back of the car and pull her go bag out of the trunk of the car.
Okay, you
rest of
scramble
her-
over the roof of the car and down the
Yep.
trunk. You're out on the porch, standing next to the ruined stoop and the floorboards of the porch. Gourmet, you've gotten out to the back. You just heard a horrendous crash, and your fears are
Yeah,
justified, I believe.
he's going to try to run around to the front if possible.
Yeah, no problem. You can get
and
around there in like a
Hopefully
turn.
by that point, Gribi's getting out. Is there a way he can get still into the house? Now, maybe there's a big opening, or
I mean, you could go back in through the kitchen door. You could, climb over the car, into the house. You could break a window.
He wants to try to climb over the car, avoiding where he thinks the lion might be, if possible, and just shout, "Gaucher, we are leaving."
Sounds like a good plan. All right, as you, so that'll take a second because you got to get around the house.
Okay.
Nah, fuck it. That doesn't take it. Give me an alertness check.
Sure. Oof.
Yeah.
All right.
As you come running up to the trunk, so Gribi's like got the trunk open and she's like pulling her crap out. You come up and like try to get past her, but you notice just as you step next to the car to kind of squeeze your way in, this like metal leg thing kind of like shoots out and almost gets you by the foot, but you manage to get away.
All right.
But yeah, you get to get in and get far enough to shout to Gaucher. Gaucher, what you doing?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm not doing. Fucking around with hobbit doors in closets. They are...
Maybe it goes to Narnia.
Narnia would be nicer than this, but I know better. This Narnia doesn't have lions. The lions aren't here.
Right. All right. So
But there's a lion, so no.
downstairs into the second bedroom or out onto the what you think is a balcony of some sort.
One last any potentially flammable trash, throw it on the hibachi grill, and just booking it back to the stairs. It's time to go. It is time to go.
On your way toward the stairway, you catch a glance into the other room. The light hits it just right, and there is sitting next to a table this little shiny contraption that looks like some sort of mutated old school what did they call those things, the automata that would like write?
The writing desk, or what do they call those?
Yeah, but it looks like this little machine that's got like an arm out with a little quill pin on it, and there's like a typewriter or something in its belly. You just catch a glance at that as you're heading down the stairs, and you think, oh, maybe that's the scribe.
Yep, that's probably the scribe.
You guys are all gathered at the car? What's that? You keep running anyway? Yeah.
Yeah, keep running anyway. Cool, that's the scribe. Good to know. Time to get the fuck out.
Yep. All right. So you guys are getting your crap out of the back of the car. You meet up at the back of the car. In the distance, you can hear sirens.
Yeah. Shit. Gotta go.
Gribi's gonna try to break into his car and hotwire it.
Sure. Do you know how to hotwire cars?
I don't know. I know
Any
things.
idea what skill that would fall under?
If it's
Either of you?
criminology, can I assist?
Yeah, I mean, could either of
Criminology?
you?
Let's see. What else do I got?
It is not easy to hotwire a car.
She's a nuclear physicist. Come on.
I'm an experimental physicist. I can't hotwire a freaking car. I barely know how they work.
I guess criminology is the closest thing she's got.
Sure, I'll let you go. Minus 20 on that.
There we go.
Nope, that's a failure.
Oh, because you said a
That minus
minus.
20. You're supposed to wait for the bonus to punch in, so we don't have to go. Oh yeah. You get the cover off of the the crankshaft, and you're like, what the fuck are all these wires? And you start like pulling on them, and realize you don't have a good way to cut them or splice them together.
We gotta run.
So not going to happen quickly, but you might be able to get to it eventually.
We gotta run.
Can I
You can
attempt?
push.
They're gonna-
And can you go ahead, finish your question? You were about to ask for something, Gaucher.
Oh, I was going to say Gaucher has criminology as well. They would like to assist if possible.
Absolutely, you can give it a shot. Minus 20,
Shit.
because this is criminology is more about knowing criminals than doing crime.
The two most sane people can be trusted with crime. No.
Nope. Yep. Yeah, you're both a little bit dumbfounded. There's just too many wires on there. You're not sure which one to cut first. You got decision paralysis. You know, you're pretty confident you could get it done. It's just you're not sure you have time to get it done.
Problem is if we let the cops come over here, they're gonna get fucking slaughtered by this thing.
Yeah. You could go in and look for keys. You could run. You could wait to meet the cops and tell them what's going on.
No.
You can see a flickering bright light in the upstairs window.
That'll hopefully keep most of this from reaching the public. We need to let the others know. This has
You
now
set a-
become...
Did
Yes.
you set a fire?
I sure as shit did, because all of this must be kept from everyone.
Should we burn the Yaris to make
Yep.
sure that? Yeah, let's burn the Yaris.
Toss a fucking whatever
I'm
Molotov
sure
cocktail into the Yaris
Gribi has a
and
Molotov in the trunk. If not,
Take
a
the
full
fucking-
bottle of Stoli.
yeah, and I'm gonna take the license plates off, and then we book and then we
Okay.
run.
Sirens are getting a lot
Yeah.
louder. You
Yeah.
can see the lights flashing off of
I-
the.
Yeah, I
down the
really don't want to
street.
have to kill cops.
Yep,
Yeah.
let's go.
Which way are you going? You've got down the street away from the flashing lights. You've got through the backyard and the neighbor on the other side, and then across the street. Same idea. I assume you don't want to run towards the flashing lights.
Obviously
No,
not. Nope.
No.
definitely not. Which way gives us the most cover? Where do we see like trees?
The backyard and the the over the fence neighbor. Like I said, that's all very well treed and overgrown with. His backyard's overgrown with lots of weed trees. You didn't get a good look at the neighbor's yard, but there was like a big building sort of in the back, like probably a separate garage. But it's at least 90 degrees away from where the lights are coming.
Yeah.
Okay, poof, you guys disappear into the backyard, blend into the shadows, climb up the chain link fence, and get across into the neighbor's yard. And that sounds like a good place to end it for the night.
Oh, awesome.
Well done, gentlemen.
Yeah.
You survived the lion.
Sorry.
I thought sure one of you was going to get maimed.
No. I was like, I considered going up to kick it. And then when you mentioned about the thing at Lakshar, I was just like, fuck it. We need to buy some time. So sorry, Exeter.
So,
Yeah.
thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had a good time. We will join.
thanks,
We'll be back next week to find out what happens after they get away, assuming that they do. Sometimes the cops are smart and they check the backyards. All right, everyone.
Thanks,
Have a
everybody.
good night.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us.